How you doing, Sam? I thought you were supposed to be sick. You're looking great, boy.
Billy, you never lied to me before. Don't start now.
All right, Sam, you look terrible. There's no reason why you should. You're not an old man yet, Sam. You got a lot of living yet to do.
A man has to have good reasons to live, Billy. I drove mine away 15 years ago.
Oh, Sam, what are you talking crazy, Sam? You got 100 good reasons left to live.
All the power and all the money, all the cattle in the world don't take the place of a man's wife and son. I never had time for them. She was a woman who needed love. And when she didn't get it, she's dead now. I found out that much. But the boy, he was just 8 when she took him away.
Just gotta take more time to find where he is, Sam. He may still turn up sometime.
So you're Lonnie Masters?
That's right, Sheriff. You can ask me any questions you want to. I can prove I'm Lonnie Masters.
Good. But just one question will be enough. Lonnie Masters had a crescent-shaped scar on his left shoulder. Can I see it?
A scar?
That's right, on the left shoulder.
Well, and the
What's wrong, Sonny? Did my poster mention the scar? I'm going to give you exactly 5 minutes to get out of town. Otherwise, I may have to lock you up for 80 or 90 years. Never mind. I'll say it all for you. It'll save us time. Your name is Lonnie Masters. You were born August 27, 1858. Your mother's maiden name was Baxter. You were just 8 years old when she took you away. Have I left out anything?
A little. My middle name is Paul. I weighed 8 pounds, 7 ounces at birth. My mother died in San Francisco, December 1st, 1873. I just came from my pa's ranch, Sheriff. Your deputy said I couldn't go in there. He said I had to see you first. What for?
It's a game I play. Question, question. Who's got the answer?
Well, try me.
Lonnie Masters had a crescent-shaped scar on his left shoulder. You got one?
You're pretty tricky, Sheriff. You know I don't. I never did.
Congratulations. You're the first one I haven't scared off with that lie. Come on in. Sit down. But Lonnie Masters did have a scar. Or don't you remember?
Yeah, I remember. The day that Pa took me out to watch the cattle branding. He lost his temper, belted me so hard I landed in the branding fire. I still have that scar, Sheriff. I think Pa'd recognize it.
Well. Pay dirt at last.
You got any more questions?
Yeah, just one. Why did you come back now?
I saw your poster.
I don't mean that. If you really cared for your Pa, why didn't you come back a long time ago?
I didn't know he wanted me.
And now that he's dying, I suppose you don't know how rich he is.
I know how rich he is, Sheriff. Or maybe there's some things you don't know. When I was a little kid, I wanted to love my pa. So did my mother. Well, he wouldn't let us. I still want to. If that's what he wants.
It's a good answer, boy. Let's find out what he wants.
Pat, what brings you here?
Well, it may be a fool's errand, Sam. I'm not sure whether it's going to kill you or cure you.
I'll settle for either. Better than the way I am now.
Come on in here, boy. He claims he's your son, Sam. You know all the right answers, has the right scar. I think he may be telling the truth. But only you can be sure.
Hello, Pa.
When Lonnie was a little boy, he had a right good ear for music. His ma used to play him the tune in this box. Most every night before he went to sleep. Let's hear you finish that tune, boy.
Da 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 dum da 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 dum da 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 dum da 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 dum da da. It's all right, Pa. I'm back. For good, if you want me.
Hello, Lonnie.
Morning, Sheriff.
You got a wagon load here.
Pa sent me in town for some supplies. Rule of law and everything.
How is your pa?
He's feeling a lot better. Doc's getting him out of bed and into a wheelchair today.
Good. Sam seems like a new man since you got back. Okay, son.
Hi, Billy.
What do you say, Patrick? You're looking mighty cheerful, and it don't match that face of yours.
Billy, I've got lots of reason to feel good. For the past week, I've been watching a man start to live again. A man who was very near dying.
Yeah, I heard you found Big Sam's kid. I reckon you asked him a lot of questions. I mean, you made sure he was the right one, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, that's right. And Big Sam made doubly sure. Why do you ask, Billy?
Oh, I don't know. I was just wondering, you know.
Billy, I don't like that look on your face. You know something you're not telling me?
Oh, Patrick, you shouldn't try to read other people's minds.
Well, getting on real good with the old man, huh?
He's a pretty nice old guy once you get to know him. The way that kid talked about him, you'd think he was some kind of devil.
Maybe he was 15 years ago. How much longer you figure he can last?
How should I know? And Doc said he could go all of a sudden, or he could hang on the way he has been.
All of a sudden's the best way for an old man. You see it happens that way, kid, or else we'll have to. We can't wait forever for that pot of gold.
Who are you?
Oh, come on now, George. It ain't been that long, don't you remember? Last April in El Paso, Chico's Bar.
I think you got me mistook for somebody else. I've never been in El Paso. I was in California last April.
Well, now, that makes you a pretty remarkable fella, George. Able to be in two places at once. How do you manage that, George?
My name ain't George. It's Lonnie. Lonnie Masters. I'm, Big Sam's son.
Do you remember that little Mexican girl, George? What was her name? Chiquita. Chiquita, that was it. You and me, we made a play for it at the same time, but we ended up drinking and talking instead. We tied one all that night, boy. Remember that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You were in the cavalry then, George. I remember you wearing a fancy uniform. When'd you get out? Same time as your two buddies I saw you talking to in town?
I told you, my name ain't George. Now you get off my pa's spread or I'm gonna throw you off.
Will you, George? Now, I'm just going to tell you once, George. So you listen real good. Big Sam's a friend of mine. This whole town here loves and respects him. And we don't take it kindly if a man tries to cheat him. How'd you plan to do it, George? Huh? You go wait till he dies and take his money? Or you go to kill him for it? I don't want to break your back, George. You better start talking. I said talk.
It was Jericho's idea. Jericho and Clegg.
Go on.
Big Sam's kid. He was in the cavalry with us. He's always talking about the spread, about his pa, how he wanted to come back here. He saw Garrett's poster. He was too proud to.
You keep talking.
It was a big Apache raid. Lonnie got killed. I got wounded. Same place Lonnie had a scar. That's what gave Jericho the idea. Oh, we were being mustered out. We had no jobs, no pay.
So you figured on robbing a dying man?
I'm going to tell you something. You may not believe me. If I'd have known what I was getting myself in for, I wouldn't have done it. That old man over there, I like him. I don't want to hurt him. What are you going to do?
I ain't doing nothing, George. You are. You're going to tell Big Sam the truth. And you and your two friends to clear out of this town just as fast as you can.
I can't do that. They'll kill me.
Looks like you're between the devil and the deep, George. Because if they don't kill you, I will. Get out of here.
That's enough, Billy.
I got bad news, Patrick. This ain't Sam's boy.
Yeah, I heard him.
I'm going to make him tell Sam the truth.
I'm gonna wait. You can't do that.
What do you mean?
If you want to kill Sam Masters just like that, then you go ahead and tell him.
Oh, you don't understand, Patrick. This fella come here to cheat Sam. He's going to die and he's going to take his money.
Billy, a week ago, Sam had only 2 days left to live. Today, he's still alive and getting better. Boy is the reason why. Understand this, Billy. He's the only medicine the doc's got left to cure Sam with. Take him away, you might just as well put a bullet through Sam's head. Because you'll be killing him. Is that what you want?
Well, what do we do?
We keep what we know to ourselves. Don't let the town or Sam get wind of it.
At least we can run his two pals out of town.
No, they got a right to stay. They haven't done anything wrong. I'll make sure they don't get a chance to. Meanwhile, you keep an eye on him.
I was wrong. You are Lonnie Masters. No. But if you ever let that old man down, if you ever hurt him in any way, would have come after you. Now I only need one bullet.
I'll pin a medal on him for doing it. You brought those supplies. Better unload them.
Well, we gotta keep Big Sam from finding out. We'll have to find out sometime.
This will buy us time, Billy. Sam's getting stronger every day. When he's strong enough, I'll tell him myself.
Hi, Pa. Fence mending's near done. Just have a few more things to... Hi, Sheriff.
Hello, Lonnie. I've been hearing such good things about your pa's health, I had to come out and see for myself. He's doing even better than I hoped.
You can thank my son for that.
I didn't do nothing, Pa.
Nothing but give me a reason to live. That's a mighty big nothing, boy.
He's right, Lonnie. You must feel pretty good about what you've been doing.
Well, I got some chores to do, Pa.
Wait, son. Before you go, I've been working on this all morning. Put it in the safe, will you?
Sure, Pa.
It's my will, boy. Made me a new one. Now that you're back, I got someone to leave this spread, too. It'll be all yours one day.
Pa, you didn't have to do this.
I didn't have to. I wanted to. Man has a son. He wants him to carry on. Don't worry. I don't aim to die for a good many years yet. But when I do...
Well, it's time I was getting back on the job, Sam. You keep improving, you hear? And like I said, Lonnie, you should feel proud. Real proud.
What are you two doing here?
Haven't been in town for a couple of days, George. We're getting worried about you.
Well, I couldn't come into town. Are you sure you weren't followed?
Why would anyone follow us?
Because I've been recognized.
By who?
Fella I had drinks with in El Paso, his name is Bill Bunny. The sheriff knows, too.
They know? Why haven't they done anything about it?
Well, the sheriff's afraid the news will kill my pa.
Your pa? You talk like he really was your pa.
Maybe I wish he was.
They know about us?
The only reason you two are still loose is because the sheriff doesn't want the news to get to the old man.
Then we can take care of things real easy.
Oh.
2 people know. It's too many. But if we get rid of them, then everything's like it was before, isn't it? You're still Big Sam's son, and nobody knows different.
Must be out of your mind. How do you plan to arrange all this?
We'll need a little help from you, George.
Yeah, well, suppose I won't help you.
Clegg and me will get on our horses right now. Ride out and see your pa. Tell him all about his loving son. You want us to do that, George?
Oh, I didn't follow them, no. That'd only get their suspicions up. But I'll lay you odds they rode out to see Lonnie.
I got a hunch we're gonna find out right now.
The old man, he took a turn for the worse. The doc's with him now. He's been asking to see the 2 of you.
Serious?
Oh, Doc says so. Can you come right now?
Yeah, I don't see why not. You coming with us?
I've got to pick up some medicine for the doc. I'll try to catch up with you.
It's a trap, Patsy.
Yeah, I know.
Do we ride into it?
Not we, me. Like you said, I'm the law around here, but I can't move against them until they make their play, so I've got to give them a chance to make it.
There's only one place for a good ambush between here and Big Sam's place. You know where I mean?
I know.
You're gonna be a sitting duck, boy.
Ducks don't sit, Billy, they swim. And when they have to, they duck.
Well, if they're coming, they can't be far behind you.
After it's over, what happens?
What do you mean, what happens?
The old man, do we gun him down too?
George, you know better than that. Everything will be just like it was. You're his loving son, come back to look after him right up to the day he dies.
What happens if he doesn't die?
Man with a bad ticker can Go like that. There's nothing to it. Even you can handle it, George. Thought you said they were both coming. Where's the other one?
I don't know.
All right, we'll take them one at a time.
No, I won't let you. He's a friend of my pa's. You kill him, you're hurting Big Sam.
What's the matter with you, boy? You sound like you got religion.
We're gonna let him pass by.
Put down that gun, George. You never were a good shot, even in the cavalry.
I'll take my chances.
Big Sam's my friend, Patrick. I couldn't let you deal me out of his hand. He was trying to stop him.
Easy. Why'd you do it, boy?
Does it really matter, Sheriff?
Matters. It's not too bad. The doc can fix it up easy.
We're gonna have to figure out a real big lie to explain it to Big Sam.
No. No more lies.
You mean that, boy?
He's got to know sooner or later. Might as well be now.
You heard what Patrick said? It could kill him.
He's a tough old man. I'm betting it won't.
Now it's time Sam knew. I was hoping you'd be the one to tell him.
What happened, son?
Little gunplay, Sam. Boy has something he wants to tell you.
Maybe it's something I don't want to hear.
I'm sorry, Pa. You got no choice. Because it's something I got to say.
No, you don't, boy. I've known for a long time now.
I wasn't...
Since the first time I got a good close look into your eyes. That's something that doesn't change through the years. The color of a man's eyes. Lonnie's eyes were brown. Yours are blue.
Sam, you mean you've known all this time? You let him stick around here? Why?
Sam, you must have known what he was up to. How could you trust him?
Because that was in his eyes, too. They just weren't the eyes of a killer. Like I told you before, Billy, a man can't live alone all his life. He needs someone to love. Sure, this isn't Lonnie. But he is the son I've always wanted. I'll settle for that. It's more than I deserve.
Now, Sam, you deserve the best. I think you've got it.
I'm just thinking this long-lost son business is kind of profitable. Maybe I could dig me up a rich paw.
Not a chance, Billy. You were born full-grown.
Hartley, Arizona Territory.
Hi, we don't see many U.S. Marshals here in Lincoln.
Oh, just routine business, Sheriff. I've got a warrant and extradition papers here for a killer. Since I can't make the arrest outside of my territory, I'll need you to handle that part of it. I'd like to wash off some of this dust.
That's the patient right over there. I'll be glad to help you any way I can. You sure the man you're after is here in Lincoln?
Yeah, we've got a noose waiting for him in Prescott. What's wrong? His papers are in order, aren't they?
Oh, the papers. Marshal, you sure about this?
Well, I'm not the kind that goes off half-cocked. I've got him listed by every name he's been known to use. Henry Hanson, alias Henry McCarthy, alias William H. Bonney, alias Billy the Kid. There's no mistake. Why, do you know him?
Hear many ballads of bad men, of their deeds and daring we sing, but none were as bad as young Billy. Young Billy, that boy bandit king. They say Billy knew every maiden, yeah, from Kansas to old Mexico. But his only love was Rosita, the only true love he would know.
Belito, you just stopped. Finish the song.
That's all there is to it, Rita.
But it has no ending.
Yeah, well, a friend of mine wrote it for me, Rita. He said he'd finish it as soon as he heard whether or not I got shot or hung.
Don't say such things, Belito. I worry about you so much, mi amado.
Oh, no, Rita, it's, I'll probably die in bed of old age or something. Of course, I wouldn't put much of a kick on the end of that song, would it?
Play something happy now.
Oh, no. Listen, I'm all played out. Besides, Juan here wants his guitar back, don't you?
Then will you dance with me?
Sure. Hey, say, Patrick.
Billy, I want to talk to you.
Yeah, pull over a chair. Did you ever bring a drink over here?
No, thanks, Billy. Never mind. This is United States Marshal Ben Hartley.
No, wait.
He's got a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest for what?
Keep your hand away from that gun. Take his gun, Garrett.
I'm handling this arrest, Hartley.
And take off your gloves and do it.
Take it easy. Warrant charges you with the murder of one James Reynolds in Prescott Territory of Arizona last April 12th. You're under arrest.
I never murdered anybody.
You were in Prescott last April?
That's right. I took a herd of cattle down there for Tundle. I was in the shooting. But it wasn't murder, Patrick.
Hand over your gun, Billy.
The trigger-happy kid came gunning for me, Patrick. I didn't want to kill him. There were witnesses. It was self-defense. It was all cleared up down there.
The gun.
I ought to see if you could take it from me, Patrick. But I don't want to hurt any of my friends around here.
The Derringer.
You know most of my tricks, don't you, Patrick? But you don't know all of them.
Let's go.
Now, still a little way to go, Amado Mia.
Belito.
Stay away from him and no tricks.
Get your hands off of her.
Billy, leave the girl alone.
I know her kind. She'd slip a knife if she could.
See, if he would use it on you.
You'll never get the chance.
I'm not Billy's only friend. Perhaps you will never leave town with him.
Rita, I wouldn't want to lock you up for threatening an officer. Let's get out of here before we have any more trouble. Come on, Billy.
How long do I stay pinned up in here?
Overnight? You'll head for Prescott with the marshal in the morning. You're his prisoner now.
Well, just like that, you got to wash your hands of the whole deal?
Billy, he's got a warrant and extradition papers. They're legal. I checked them. He couldn't make the arrest in this county, so I had to, whether I liked it or not.
I didn't like it either.
You said you had witnesses. They'll clear you.
Well, they did clear me, Patrick. How am I going to know where they are by now?
The judge will have him brought in for the trial.
Thanks for locking him up for me.
Not intending to use those.
I've heard plenty about this kid and his jailbreaking tricks. These will keep him right where I want him.
You won't need them tonight.
I didn't ask for your advice, Garrett. He's my prisoner. Sit
I'll
down.
take the responsibility for him.
It's not yours to take. I'll do my job my way.
You got different ideas about enforcing the law.
Yeah.
Some folks forget their friends quicker than others, don't they, Patrick?
Garrett, I don't think there's any reason for trouble between us.
That's up to you.
I'm just doing my job.
You're just making it harder for yourself. You keep pushing Billy into a corner, he'll fight you all the way to Prescott.
That's supposed to worry me.
Oh, I'm not trying to worry you. I'm just telling you I know him.
Well, I know him better than you think. I've seen plenty of them just like him. Every one of them rotten, dirty little killers.
Yeah, I've seen that kind, too. But I don't think Billy's one of them.
I know his record. I suppose you're going to tell me that he's just never had a chance to stay right with the law. The breaks go against him.
Yeah, there could be something to that.
Well, I let that kind of thinking to preachers and old women. I've worn a badge for better than 20 years. No matter how you treat them, little rattlesnakes just turn into big rattlesnakes. I don't give them a chance. You better learn that.
Hardly, I'm talking about a human being. You can treat snakes any way you want to.
He shot a man in the back in cold blood. That's not a human being to
The
me.
warrant says suspicion of murder. What makes you so certain Billy's guilty? Did you see him do it?
You're wasting my time, Garrett. I didn't ride out here just to argue with you. Well, I'll sleep here tonight. Make sure he's still here in the morning.
You don't have to worry about that.
I don't know. He's got a lot of friends in this town, including the sheriff.
Don't say any more, Hartley.
I don't need to. Now, Garrett, you tell his friends I always shoot to kill.
Tell him yourself. I've got business of my own.
Pull out your hands. I mean what I say. Pretty tight, huh? Better quit trying to work them off. You rubbed yourself raw already.
Passes the time.
What would you do if you got loose? You'd have to kill me to get away.
Yeah.
You'd be looking for the break all the way to Prescott. You think you're hard? Well, I'll bust you wide open if you even look sideways on that trail. You think about that, kid.
I'm going to kill you sometime, Hartley.
You won't pull a a gun with that hand for a while. Now I don't have to worry about my back.
You just remember what I told you, Hartley.
You got a hard head, kid. But I got time to learn you. Leave her alone. You stay out of this, Garrett. I'll kill this rotten little back shooter.
What are you doing in the cell?
I don't have to answer to you. He's my prisoner. You no authority.
As long as he's in this jail, I do.
Well, he'll be out in the morning.
You came up here to goad him. Why?
Think whatever you want to, right up to the time I take him out of here.
You aren't leaving here in the morning.
You can't stop me.
Maybe I already have.
You've got to release him to me. You saw the papers. You've no choice.
We'll find out about that tomorrow. I've wired the authorities in Prescott for information on you and the shooting.
You really take care of your pal, don't you?
Hartley, I wouldn't care who you'd come after. You act like you have a personal stake in this, and maybe that telegram will tell me what it is.
You want to know my personal stake in this, Garrett? There happened to be a 14-year-old girl who got in the way the day these two pieces of dirt started blazing at each other. She caught a stray bullet. She wasn't lucky enough to die right off. She held on for nearly a month. When I heard about it, I rode halfway across the territory. I got there just in time to have her die in my arms. She was my daughter. Hartley, where you going? I'm taking my prisoner out of here.
Hartley, this telegram came from the mayor of Prescott. You don't stand a chance of convicting Billy for shooting Reynolds, do you?
There's a chance.
The mayor says that all the witnesses swore Billy was forced into that shoot house. It was self-defense.
Self-defense. My daughter's dead. Do you understand that, Garrett?
I understand. But maybe you're not even taking him in for trial. You could be using that warrant to get him alone on the trail to Prescott and put a bullet in him.
I wouldn't do that unless he tried to escape.
And you could make sure he tried. Hartley, I understand how you feel about your daughter. But nothing anybody can say could possibly change that. It was an accident. According to the mayor, nobody knew that she'd been shot until hours after the gunplay.
Yeah, that's right. She laid in the dirt in an alleyway until they found her.
But you don't even know whose gun fired that stray bullet. There's at least an even chance that Billy didn't fire it.
There's an even chance that he did. I'm through talking, Garrett.
Hartley, I'm not standing by while you commit legal murder. You're not leaving here with Billy.
Don't bluff me, Garrett. You can't stop me, and you know it. That warrant is legal. And there's not a judge in the territory that'd set aside extradition papers signed by the governor. Not without proof of what I intend to do. And nobody can prove that but me. But you've already found that out. You must have seen a judge this morning. And your opinion don't prove a thing. Is that what he told you? Unless you want to use that gun, don't try stopping me.
Billy's horse is outside. You're not letting the gringo take him away.
I'm sorry.
But he's your friend. Belito, is he an animal that you should chain him? Your friend?
What's the girl doing here? Tell her to get out.
She stays. She came to tell him goodbye.
And get it over with, girl. And keep in mind, if you try anything, I'll pull this trigger.
Oh, Belito.
Rita, there's nothing you can do here. Now you just say goodbye and go on home.
No, mi corazón. Let me hold you.
Rita.
I won't let you
Do
go.
what I tell you to do, Rita. Hasta luego, amado mío.
Until we meet again. Vaya con Dios.
You go on. You'll be all right.
Better say goodbye to your pal, Garrett.
Not a chance. I'm riding with you.
It's a 2-day ride to the Lincoln County line. If you want to go that far, I'm not the one to stop you. You might be a good man to have around, just in case any of his friends got ideas about getting him loose. Hold it. I'll spell the horses.
I need it.
You've set too fast a pace for country like this.
I didn't ask you to come along, Garrett.
Can't wait to hit the county line and get rid of you, Patrick. What's the matter, Marshal? Afraid you can't wait till then? Afraid you got to shoot me in front of a witness here?
Tommy!
Just remember, Garrett, anything happens to this kid, it's just your word against mine.
Don't ever try to get between him and me, Patrick. I wouldn't want you hurt when I kill him. Marshal? I don't know if it'll make any difference, but the first I heard about the girl, I mean your daughter, was from Patrick today. I'd say I was sorry if I was the one that caused her to die. I guess my being sorry doesn't mean much to you, does it, Marshal? But I never saw a girl near there when that other fella came gunning for me. I swear I didn't. Don't get me wrong. I ain't begging or anything. I just telling you. You believe what you want to believe.
You didn't see her. That makes it all right. I've seen your kind all my life. Thieving, murderous killers. All that matters to you is a gun and a reputation. You don't know what it is to feel or to love. You're not men, you're monsters. How many others have you gunned down? How many times have you seen what a .44 slug does when it tears through flesh and bone? What do you think it did to a 14-year-old girl? Or is that no different from any of your other kills?
You said a .44 slug? You sure that's what it was? You saw the gun I took from Billy. It's the only one he owned. It's a Lightning model Colt. Practically every man on the frontier carries a single-action .44. That's not good enough for Billy. His is a double-action caliber .41. You can't fire a .44 slug from a .41 gun. The bullet that killed your daughter couldn't have been fired by Billy.
Maybe. You could be lying about the gun he owns.
I could be. Why should I bother?
But even if you aren't, what does that change? She'd still be alive if it weren't for animals like him and that other killer. The other one's dead. He's still alive. With an early start in the morning, we can reach the county line by noon. Bye, Garrett.
You wish me luck, Patrick.
You'd shoot him before you'd ride another mile. I'm not turning back, Hartley.
You know you've got no authority outside of Lincoln County.
That's right. I'm a private citizen. You get to Prescott, Billy. I'll see to that.
All right, Garrett, I can't stop you. Hand over your gun. As a private citizen, you'll ride unarmed. Right ahead of me. Needs a drink. I'll take care of it.
He's unarmed. You shoot him, you hang for murder.
Why'd you let him get it?
Why? Because any law man knows the best way to bring a prisoner in is alive. And any good lawman wouldn't be fool enough to take a chance like that. You knew he'd make a try for your gun. Only you unloaded it first. Well, my gun was very handy on your saddle horn.
Get him on his horse. Haven't eaten anything, Hartley?
Not hungry.
Long day's ride tomorrow. It's our last camp before we reach Prescott.
If I take him into town, they'll turn him loose. They'll let this murderer go free.
Hartley, you're gonna have to kill me too. I'd be the witness that'll get you hanged.
I thought about that. It doesn't matter if I hang.
You get out of this.
Hartley, you've been wearing that badge for 20 years. The law must have meant something to you. You wouldn't have stayed with it so long. I don't think you're just another killer hiding behind a law badge. You want your gun back? You want to keep him in those irons? Gonna be all right? Yeah. Yeah, he'll be all right.
Up with your hand. Come on, go down the mail sack. Off the box. Take hold of those leaders.
The driver's gotta hit every chuck hole between here and El Paso. And to make it worse, you gotta pick this stage to hold up. Oh, no. Go on. Pull the other trigger.
You saw his face. Did you know him?
Wouldn't you like to know?
See you, Doc. What you got?
You got 4 ladies to be built.
Come on, I can't do it with Jackson Sevens. Boy, you clean me out. You clean me, man.
I'm back, Billy.
Oh, there it is. You gonna hang around, ain't you, Doc? Let me buy you up some salt pork and beans for breakfast.
No, I don't think so, Billy. I'll ride on into Lincoln. I got a job dealing at the Black Ace. That's where I was headed when I met you yesterday.
Who won?
What do you say, Dave? Thought you were going to be back here before daylight. You check that herd?
I did. They moved over to South Rim.
Well, I'll see you in Lincoln, Billy.
Yeah, I see you around, Doc.
You too, Dave.
Well, see both of us come payday.
Not me, Billy. I've been hanging around these parts too long now, so I'm cutting out. Been aiming to tell you.
That's kind of sudden like any day.
No job lasts too long with me, Billy. You know that. Tell Mr. Tundle he can send my time to general delivery in El Paso.
Yeah. Okay, it's all right with me. The last job can be fixing my breakfast. I can't stand my own cooking, Dave. Come on.
Just a minute.
You seem very happy to see an old friend, Kate.
I'm sorry, Pat. It's just that I was expecting somebody else.
Oh. Doc?
Yeah. Wishful thinking, I guess. He threw me out about a month ago in El Paso. I heard he was heading for Lincoln.
And you came here to meet him, huh?
Yeah. Funny, ain't it? I mean about my always following Doc. Always trying to get him to take me back.
Yeah, the first time I saw you, you were with him, and that was 10 years ago.
Yeah, that was in Dodge City. Before that, it was Ellsworth. And before that, it was Fort Griffin. He's thrown me out of every town we ever hit.
And taking you back.
What's even funnier, he even married me once when he was drunk. That was in Wichita. But I don't think he remembers that. But you didn't come here to listen to me squawk about Doc or talk over old times.
The driver told me you saw the holdup man. Did you know him?
No. No, he was a stranger to me. He was tall and skinny. He had a scar down one side of his face. He could have been a Mexican, maybe, or even a breed.
A man was killed.
He isn't the first man I've seen shot, and he won't be the last. I told you. I didn't recognize the holdup man.
All right, Kate. There'll be an inquest. He'll be required to sign a statement.
Is that all?
Well, unless you can remember something more about him.
Pat.
Yeah?
If you see Doc, tell him I'm behaving myself, will you? And I want to see him.
I'll tell him. If I see him.
Billy told me you'd pinned on a star, Pat. I guess I just had to see it for myself.
All right, I haven't seen you since Dodge City.
That was good to see.
You're still, carrying your pacifier,
Yeah, those special loads I put in, it does the job.
You always carry one empty shell, Doc?
Funny. I didn't remember firing it. You got something on your mind, Pat?
Could be. Doc, you mind telling me where you were early this morning?
Why should I? Played cards with Billy Bonney all night. Didn't leave him until mid-morning, then I rode in to see you. What's eating you, Pat?
Nothing that won't keep till later. Oh, Kate's in town, too, in case you didn't know.
No. No, I didn't know that. It's a problem I thought I'd left behind me in El Paso. See you later, Pat.
Doc, you'll be in town for a couple of days.
Yeah, I got myself a job dealing at the Black A's. That is, if you don't have any objections to my staying in town.
No, I never objected to an honest dealer in my life.
Well, if that's a warning, why don't you drop in and see? My game's open to anybody, even county sheriffs.
Come in or go away, but stop that pounding. All right, come in. Doc, I'm so...
Couldn't you stay sober for one day?
Oh, it's been so long, I was afraid I'd missed you.
It isn't long enough for you to change, is it? Never made me think it would work. All right, look at yourself. Just take a good long look at yourself in the mirror.
Please, Doc, you gotta take me back. I can't go on alone.
Take you back, why? So you can shame me? So I can drag you drunk out of every two-bit saloon in the West?
Shame you? That's a laugh. Who am I to shame the great Doc Holliday? Why, you're nothing but a tin-horn gambler, run out of half the towns in the West.
You stay away from me. Because I never want to see your face again.
What is it, Kate?
I got news for you. You sure ain't gonna like it.
Kate, you're drunk. Go back to your hotel and sleep it off. I'll talk to you in the morning.
No, you'll talk to me tonight. You want to know who held up that stage this morning? Well, answer me.
I'm listening.
You got the guts to arrest Doc Holliday if I tell you he did it. Well, have you?
Kate, you're too drunk to know what you're saying. Go on back to the hotel.
You listen to me, Pat Garrett. I'm not so drunk I don't know what I'm saying. I tell you it was Doc who held up that stage. Dr. John Henry Holliday. I just spell his name for you. I'll swear it, Pat. I saw him. I'll swear it.
Bucking the tiger?
Not tonight, Doc. As soon as you finish this hand, I've got to talk to you.
I never mix pleasure with my business, Pat. We can talk in the morning.
Doc, do I have to spell it out? You're under arrest.
You mind telling me for what?
You've been charged with armed robbery, murder.
On what evidence?
Kate Elder. She was an eyewitness to the holdup and killing this morning.
You're taking the word of a drunken, bitter woman that...
Not by itself, but you fit the physical description of the bandit, and he used the same kind of shotgun that you're so fond of. All adds up to one thing, Doc. I'm arresting you for murder.
Kill you for this, Pat.
The news.
That's the wrong man, Patrick. I'll swear to it.
Well, you swear to anything to help a friend.
Doc was playing poker with me all night. And look, Patrick, I sent Dave Rudabaugh out to check on the herd before sunrise. The Doc was at the line shack with me when Dave came back yesterday morning.
Dave Rudabaugh back up your story?
Yeah, I forgot he took out for El Paso yesterday. But look, I ain't lying to you, I swear it. Look, I'll even bring Dave back here to testify for you, Patrick.
All right, Billy, but it won't help.
What do you mean it won't help?
Kate Elder was an eyewitness to the robbery and shooting. She charged Doc with it.
Yeah, I know all that, Patrick. It's only her word against mine and Dave Rudabaugh's.
You can testify in court. Maybe we can bring Rudabaugh back.
I'll tell you something, Patrick. Turn that fellow loose up there on bail. One of you's not going to be here for a trial.
Don't worry about it, Billy. I fixed it with the judge. The bail will be high enough to keep him right where he is.
After hearing the testimony of the witnesses, it is my duty to return a true bill of indictment against you, John Henry Holliday, charging you with the crime of murder. You'll be tried on that charge in this court 2 weeks from today. I affix bail in the amount of $5,000.
$5,000?
I must warn you, Doc Holliday, you must not attempt to leave this city, or to carry firearms, or to engage in any illegal practices of any kind. Or you will be subject to immediate arrest and the forfeiture of this bond.
Now you know what it's worth to me to kill you, Garrett.
Ain't gonna waste any time getting his hand on the gun.
Whiskey. Or pour. Barney, have you got a scatter gun behind that bar?
Look, Doc, you don't want it.
Here's some fresh shells, Barney.
Sure, Doc.
All right, one of you men go find Pat Garrett. You tell him that I've broken his precious law again. And he can try and arrest me.
I gotta talk to you, Kate.
Get out of here. You hear me, Billy? I said get out of here.
You know I wasn't Doc to rob that stage. You fixed it so he and Garrett would tangle.
I don't care. Serves him right after the way he treated me.
You want him dead, do you, Kate?
Oh, what are you talking about? Doc never faced a man he couldn't outgun.
Maybe. But you listen to this, Kate. Pat Garrett's the only friend I got. And I'm gonna be standing behind Doc somewhere watching. If he downs Garrett, Kate, I'm gonna put a bullet right in the back of his head.
Throw the gun down, Doc. I can kill you from here, but it's too far for that shotgun to reach.
I'm betting it will, Garrett.
No. No! No! Don't do it, Doc. Please don't. It wasn't Doc, Pat. I swear it wasn't. I knew the man. It was Dave Rudabaugh. He used to ride with Doc and Billy.
Get out of the way, Kate.
I lied. I swear to God I lied. I wanted to hurt you. To make you feel how it was when somebody kicked you in the face. I don't want to hurt you. I love you.
That doesn't change anything, Kate. No man can beat me the way Garrett did.
All right. Go ahead. Kill him. Go ahead. You and your high and mighty ways. Showing me what I really am. Well, take a good look at yourself. You're nothing but a sure thing killer. Hiding behind your pride. A double-barreled shotgun.
Help her to her feet, Doc.
Forgot this? You keep it, Pat. I won't be using it anymore.
I won't ask you to shake hands, Doc, but I will say I'm sorry it happened.
You don't have to ask, Pat. It's not the first time a man's pride made a fool of him. It won't be the last.
Doc, I want to say goodbye. This is one time I won't be following you.
I don't know if I could believe that, Kate. I might count myself a lucky man. But since I can't, come on, get on the stage, Kate. There's one time you won't have to follow me. How about that, Pat? Is there any reason she can't go with me?
Well, the judge suspended sentence on the charge of perjury. I've got her sworn identification of Dave Rudebaugh. I'll catch him sooner or later. She'll have to testify at his trial. In the meantime, she's free to go.
You heard the man, Kate. We have a long way to go.
Mr. Over. Got some good beef cattle there. Ought to fill a lot of army bellies.
Yeah, they'll do. Here's your money. $2,500.
Yeah, boy. You know, it's almost enough to make a fella wish he wasn't honest. Eh?
Thanks. From what I've heard about you, that shouldn't bother you too much.
Trouble is, this belongs to a friend of mine.
Might be a lot more to be picked up if a man wasn't too choosy.
You think I'm not, Mr. Over?
No offense, kid. I buy a couple thousand head of cattle every year, sometimes more. Now, who cares what brand is on the hide once the cow's skinned for beef,
Fair enough, sit on one side of the fence, Mr. Over. I picked the right size some time back.
All right, kid, you suit yourself. If you're in Lincoln tonight, I'll even buy you a drink.
All right. We'll send the rest of the crew back to the ranch, and then I'll be there. Pick up some supplies. I'll see you there.
Yeah.
Billy the Kid turning on us. Now I've heard everything. He can keep his mouth shut about what he just heard. He's thicker than hops with Pat Garrett, you know.
Yeah, I know. Just thinking the same thing. It's a chance I'm not taking. We'll cut into town ahead of him. Tell Tom and Kramer that the 2,500 is theirs. Just for killing him.
He's fast. I'll call him out. You drop him.
You just get the money.
Mike Turner! Hey! Anybody home, boy? Howdy, Billy. How can you do it?
Okay, what can I do for you?
Well, something I need from you here. Last coffee pot I had sprung a leak.
No, you don't want nothing like that. It's for the engine trade.
What do you mean?
Got my better stuff back here.
Yeah, I just bet you do. What do you got up there?
Well, come over here now.
What do you got up there?
There we are. Keep it back here so I don't get any dust from the road. Well, guaranteed not to rust like the other one.
Uh-huh. No, well, no, it didn't rust. It's leak from a bullet hole. Yeah, it looks all right. Yeah, I'll take this. Wrap it up. How much, Jack?
That's the best bar on the wagon. Sell it to you for $1.
4 bids?
6 bits.
Done.
Save your money, kid. You won't need the coffee pot.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah, I spotted it. Let's get out of here.
Oh.
What's all the shooting, Pat?
Billy killed 2 men.
2?
Here's his gun. Oh, here's that other little thingamajig he carries. Lock him up. I've got to get back outside.
All right.
Take him over to Doc Penfield's. He'll make out the coroner's report.
Two men never had a chance.
You saw what happened?
I sure did. Me and my 2 men saw it all. Big one yelled at the kid. There was some shouting. We couldn't make out the words. And all of a sudden, the kid jerked out his gun and started firing.
Both these guns have been fired.
Well, sure they were. But Billy drew and fired first. They never had a chance. And 3 of us here will swear to that, right? We saw it.
I'll ask you for a sworn statement later. There'll be a hearing.
And a hanging, Garrett.
And you didn't know either one of them,
Nope. Only thing I can figure out, Patrick, is I knew about the money I was carrying around. Out with me.
huh? What money?
Well, I delivered 100 head of cows that Army beef buyer, Holbert.
But how would they know about it?
That's a question I'd like to ask Holbert.
Over? Why over? Billy, what would he want with the money? He's a wealthy man.
I know he's a wealthy man. I know he offered me a deal this afternoon. I turned it down.
What kind of deal?
He offered to buy any stray cows I might happen to just find around, you know. But then that's my word against his, so that means I lose, don't it?
Maybe. The only thing I've got to go on now is Ober's version that you fired first. His 2 men back him up. If only there was another witness.
That peddler's the one who can tell you all about it.
Ike Turner?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I saw his wagon in town this morning, but he avoids trouble like the plague, Billy.
Well, you tell me this, Patrick. If old Ike don't back up my story, that means I don't have much of a chance not to hang, doesn't it? You going after Ike?
Yeah, but he won't be easy to find if he doesn't want to be. He's been traveling this county for better than 10 years. Billy, you better let me have that money. I'll deliver it to Tundle myself tomorrow.
Now, let me keep this money. It's in your own jail. It's safe, ain't it?
Well, I just made the rounds of the town, listening to what's been saying. That Ober fella's talking you right into a noose, boy.
Yeah?
By the time we get around to trying you, he's going to have 40 witnesses who'll swear you shot them 2 fellas in cold blood.
Is that right?
Bill, I guess we've never been what you call the closest of friends, but just same, I want you to know that I wish I could give you a break.
Yeah, well, you just twist the key in that little lock there and turn your back.
I can't do that, you know. Don't you try none of your tricks on me neither, because I know them, everyone.
Yeah, well, I reckon you know it pretty good, Jimmy.
Yeah. Come on, pass that tray under here.
All right.
Just remember, I got my eye on you.
All right. Oh, listen, hey, Jimmy, speaking of tricks, did I ever show you this trick here? I don't remember the exact magic word this old magician fella told me when he showed me this trick, but it went kind of, see? Now, the end of this trick you won't like so much if you don't start unlocking the door, Jimmy boy.
What? Pat took that thing away from you. He always takes it away from you.
Yeah, that's why I bought a second one. Now, come on, unlock the door.
Oh, no.
It's all right, come on. I'm going to head out for Mexico, Jimmy. You tell Patrick you can contact me there if he wants to talk with me. All righty. One there.
That was the kid. Hey! him! Somebody come up here and get me out of here! Billy, kid just got out of jail. Come on over here and let me out, will you? I gotta catch him.
Some deputy you are.
Well, listen, I didn't know what he was gonna do. Pull a trick on me. I got to get it.
This stupid deputy here let Billy go.
Let him go.
I'm awful sorry, Pat. He had another Derringer pistol up his sleeve. He locked me in up there and took off. Over here, come turn me loose.
We were in the saloon across the street, come out just in time to see Billy hightailing it out of town. We found your deputy locked up here. If you're going after Billy, you'll need a posse.
Yeah, that's right. Get your horses.
I think I can leave Billy before it would over.
That makes two of us. If I could have found Ike the peddler, things might be different. As it is, I figure I might as well give Ober a chance to show what's on his mind. You keep the lid on the town while I'm gone and lock that thing up.
All right.
This is another one of Billy's tricks.
Not this time. He thinks too much of his horse to cripple him. He's got a sore tendon.
Well, then he's on foot. Come on, we're wasting time.
Only a fool would rush after a man like the kid. He'll see you long before you see him. He'll have a surprise for you.
Border's another 40 miles right through Apache country.
You cut straight across it. He'll an Apache pony if he can. He's gonna need water. That'll be his first camp.
Yeah, sure. But what white man except the kid would know where to find it in this country?
I would.
Yeah, that's right. I almost forgot. You've been chased through this country almost as much as the kid has, haven't you?
Right for that brush. You wait here. If he's there, I'll have a better chance of taking him by myself. Billy! Throw down your gun! I warned you about shooting until I told you to.
All right? Play it your way.
Fancy meeting you here, Patrick.
I'm taking you back, Billy. Alive if I can.
With that attitude, Patrick, I reckon I ain't got much choice, huh?
Why'd you do it, Billy?
Take off, you mean? I was kind of counting on you and that peddler to straighten things out for me, Patrick.
I didn't find the peddler. Just the same, you'll get a fair chance. And that's all you're going to get from me. Now throw down your gun and come on out of there.
Not this time, Patrick. Not with you in a hanging mood. I'll tell you something, Patrick. You come up here looking for me, you better come shoot.
This is Mescalero Apache country. It'll take days to starve him out of there. We won't be alive that long.
Hey, you know where he is. Go get him. Good. Get some of that brush over there. Lots of it. Green. The greener the better.
What are you going to do? Cook the kid his supper?
Yeah. Something like that. Put it right down there. Clear out.
Patrick! I'm coming out, Patrick! Put out the fire!
Oh, but you keep that gun in your holster, I'll bury you right here. You two, get that fire out as fast as you can.
Patrick, I got the feeling you know more tricks than I do. If you keep this up, Patrick, this could be the end of a beautiful friendship.
If we can't travel this country at night, we'll make camp right here. Let's go. This is Apache country. You local?
No, just plain cold.
That peddler, Patrick. He's the one who can tell you who shot first. The only reason, Patrick, them two fellas jumped me is to get Tundle's money. The only way they could have found out about it was by Obert telling them that.
Yeah, that just might add up, Billy.
You know something, Billy? You're like a crow. Squawking to hear yourself squawk.
I've been thinking about that offer you made me, Obert. You know. And I just reckon this ain't the first time you made it, huh? And them rustlers you hired to rustle them cattle of yours. I don't think it'll take me long to find them.
You're a pretty hard man to kill, Billy. Maybe it's high time I used the direct approach. But you move, Garrett. There's no reason to like you any better than him.
Come on, sleepyhead, get up.
What do you think I let you come along, Obert? Now drop that gun. You're under arrest.
if I move, cut me in the leg.
Can you reach that gun in front of you?
The leg.
Well, I'm coming out.
Billy. You hurt bad?
No. But if they think so, Patrick, they'll come out in the open. I'm all right.
There's one of them now.
There are 3 of them, Patrick. I saw them today. Here come the other 2.
What's the leg?
Oh, that's pretty bad. That's gonna need some fixing, Patrick. Get these cuffs off, will you?
Look, I'll get some bandages from these fellas' shirts, all right? It's gonna be all right. Hold on. You know, I've been thinking, Patrick, what about them charges against me?
There'll be a hearing, Billy. We'll find that peddler, and I'll testify to what Oba said just before he died. You'll be clear.
Yeah, but in the meantime, I gotta spend some time in that jail of yours, right? Yeah.
Tumble will bail you out in a couple of days. Let me have that boot, huh?
You know, you ain't in such good shape to travel fast, Patrick. I could send someone back here to get you. You know that? Huh?
Billy, things won't be very healthy for you in Lincoln until this mess is settled.
Yeah, I know that, but I wasn't talking about Lincoln. I was talking about Mexico. That'd be better than sweating it out in your calaboose, now, wouldn't it?
Yeah, maybe you have a point there.
Yeah.
Let me unlock that other cuff.
Oh, yeah, well, that's mighty nice of you, Patrick. Appreciate that. You know, I got, what are you doing? What are you doing? Wait, Patrick, what are you doing? Now, wait a minute, You told me you were gonna...
Billy, don't believe everything you hear. You'll be safer in jail. You won't have to pay any room rent. Now, let's get no horses. We're riding back to Lincoln together.
Well, if that ain't the doggonest trick you... What do you act like you don't trust me sometimes, Patrick?
Between you and me, Billy, I don't.
Yeah, you're shooting a man as well known as Bill Antrim. It's mighty risky. You already got the money?
I got it.
I tell you, I'd have to want a man dead awful bad to pay $5,000 to get the job done.
Sometimes a man starts getting too well known. It's worth the price to somebody to bury him with what he knows. Man needs money bad to do a job like this at all.
You maybe, not me. I ain't fussy where it comes from, just as long as it's fast and easy.
He's coming in!
right, we'll get it over fast. There's no need to talk. Expect nothing but a meeting with some old friends. Pick your spot, shoot straight, and remember we're in this together. Bar that shot.
I can't.
Shoot or I'll leave you dead with him. Let's ride.
I've been waiting for you, Billy. I knew you'd want to see him before I turned him over to Doc Penfield.
Why'd it have to happen to a man like him, Patrick?
You know his enemies better than I do.
Yeah, that's right. He raised me until my ma died when I was 12. And I guess he was the closest thing to a father I ever had, Patrick.
Yeah, I know that, Billy. I knew Bill Antrim longer than you did. I liked him, too. He wasn't the kind of a man who expected special favors.
You never got any either, Patrick.
Oh, I think he did. He lived the kind of a life he wanted to. Chose his own friends.
After my mother died, we just didn't see eye to eye for some reason. But I'll never forget what he tried to do for me and my mother.
Coffee?
No, thank you. I don't want it. Well, how'd it happen, Patrick? I mean, this fella you sent out to tell me, he just told me he'd been murdered.
I was making my rounds up toward Fort Sumter when I found him at Rock Bluff. 3 men had been camped there waiting for him. He drove up in the buggy and they opened fire.
Well, who were they?
I wish I knew. Bill Antrim liked to gamble. He'd been mixed up in some shady deals.
Yeah? Well, you know anybody he's been mixed up with lately, or?
A boy named Tommy Bedlow came to see him yesterday.
They cleared out fast, headed straight for the county line. They'll be over it by now.
Thanks, Jimmy. You better get some rest.
I can use it.
That means they're going to be out of your reach, right, Patrick?
I've telegraphed the sheriff of all the neighboring counties to be on the lookout for the 3 of them. I sent him Bedlow's description. May take some time, Billy. But we'll get them sooner or later. I can almost promise you that.
Almost. That one word makes quite a difference, don't it?
You'll be throwing away everything he ever tried to do for you if you go after his killers yourself.
I don't think that matters anymore.
Look, Billy. I've heard talk recently that Bill Antrim was getting in too deep with the wrong people. The 3 men who fired those shots were hired guns for somebody else. Leave it up to me to get them, Billy. It's my job.
Yeah? Well, you have to work at it mighty hard, Patrick, if you expect to beat me to him.
no sign behind us. That's the way I like it, nice and easy. Pat Garrett may be law in Lincoln County, but this here's the end of his bailiwick. Come on, drinks on me in El Paso.
Not this time, Claude. You got your share of the money. We're through for good. I never want to see either one of you again.
I don't mind splitting up. Seeing as how we're Angela may have some friends who figure on evening up the score. I've known you a long time, Harry. We've done a lot of riding together. Why now?
Because this is my last job. I've made my stake, and I'm gonna make it last.
Well, that's what you said the last time, but you still sent for us just the same. Didn't he, Tommy?
I mean it, Claude. When I ride away from here, I never want to see either one of you again. And if you're smart, you will both do the same.
No. Killing a man for money upset me that much. I wouldn't do it in the first place. Huh, Tommy?
Stay away from me, too.
You're back. I missed you so much.
Did you, Gloria? Well, I'm back home now. And I won't be leaving soon again.
Oh, I hope so. Mama! Mama! Mama, what is that?
So I see, honey. It's been more than a week.
Couldn't be helped. But things are working out. I won't be gone again.
Do you expect me to believe that, Harry?
Gloria, how about you taking my horse down to Corral, huh? We'll be riding into town in a day or so, and I'll buy you a new dress.
We'll buy her a fancy new dress, and then everything will be all right, won't it, Harry?
Martha, you've got to try and understand. I know we've been having a tough time, but here, things are looking up.
Like I'll be looking up when they hang you, Harry.
Will you stop it, Martha?
What about Gloria? You think it'll be easier for her when she finds out what kind of a man her father is?
I won't have you talking like that, Martha. I'm tired and I want to be left alone. Things will work out, I promise you that.
Like you promised before. And every time you've broken your promise and ridden off with Baker or some other dirty killer like him.
Give me a chance, Martha. Things will be different. You wait and see. I got money now. That's all we've needed. I know it's been hard scrabble for us, but it'll all change now.
I knew what you were when I married you. Nothing will change you, Harry. Not ever. And nothing will change for me until the day I bury you.
For tears, Tommy. What do you say?
Are you Billy the Kid?
Yeah, that's right. Some people call me that.
I didn't want to do it. He made me. Young said he'd kill me.
That's the name of one. Who's the other man, Tommy?
You're gonna kill me.
What's the name of the third man, Tommy?
Baker. Claude Baker. He's on the road to El Paso.
He won't get there. Who paid you to gun down Antrim?
I don't know. I swear I don't know. Young is the only one who spoke to him. Even Baker doesn't know his name.
Yeah? Well, that's all there is to say then, huh? You want to go back to Lincoln with me, Tommy? Or you want to use that gun you're wearing? You call it.
A rope? Or a bullet? There's not much of a choice, is it? I ain't much. But I ain't gonna hang. I fired the last shot at Antrim. He was dying. He looked up at me. And he wasn't even scared. He looked up at me. And he didn't even beg for his life. I ain't as brave as Antrim was. So I'll make it easy for you.
Nice to have some company. How are you? I was thinking I was going to have to ride to El Paso alone. I didn't mean to give you such a start.
Yeah, what? Just I didn't see you standing there.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's lonely out here. Gets on the fella's nerves.
You said you were going to El Paso.
Yeah, that's right. Something like that. You don't mind if I kind of ride along with you, do you?
It's a little late to ride now. Yeah, find me a spot to camp.
Oh, yeah? Well, I ain't no hurry either, mister. I'll help you find a campsite. Yeah, matter of fact, I happen to know just where there is one. Some folks, they kind of got in the habit of calling me Billy the Kid. Kind of a nickname, you know? You ain't even heard of that either, huh?
All right, I heard of you.
I thought you had. I guess you're wondering just why I'm out here, ain't you?
I'm not the curious type. I mind my own business.
I don't. Not unless it suits me. I'm out there looking for a couple of fellas, see? A couple of fellas. When I find them, I'm afraid I'm just going to have to kill them.
Well, if you think I'm one of them, you're wrong, because I was any place near Lincoln County day before yesterday.
You're not only not curious, mister. You're a liar. You knew who I was and what I'm after.
Sure, well, Territory knows by now. I figured I'd make you mad by talking about it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're going to make me mad? Well, I appreciate that. I'm much obliged to you. What'd you say your name was?
Jansen. Olaf Jansen.
Jansen. Well, I'm glad to know you, Olaf. Say, did you ever happen to know a fella in the name of Tommy Bedlow? Well, I didn't think you had. Good night.
to El Paso?
What, honey?
I said, when are we going to El Paso?
Soon, honey.
But when, Daddy?
I don't know when. Now, will you stop pestering me?
Come on, Gloria. It's time for bed.
Daddy. Good night.
Good night.
I'll tuck you in and tell you a story.
Shoot me, mister?
You're making a mistake, Billy.
If I am, it won't bother me, Baker. This is a better chance than you gave Bill Antrim.
I can't draw against you, Billy.
That don't bother me either, mister. Not much does. Only something like the killing of a good friend, for instance. Who paid you to kill him?
If I tell you, will you let me go?
No.
Billy, you don't want me. It wasn't me that shot Antrim. It was the kid, Tommy Bedlow, and Young. It was all Young's idea.
Where is he now?
He's got a little shack outside of Cigar. Believe me, Billy, it was a kid and Young. I mean, even the money, I don't want it. I don't want any of it. It's all yours, Billy. Let me go. Huh?
You try spitting that way you're going, Baker.
Oh, no, don't, Billy.
I bet you want to see my dad. Come on, I'll ride with you.
No, I don't think so. Is your daddy's name Young?
Of course it is. He's in the house. Please let me ride with you.
All right.
cream for you.
All right. Thank you, honey.
I threw my gun away the night I rode back home. You saw my daughter? You must know why.
I came here to kill you, Young.
Like you killed Tommy Bedlow and Claude Baker.
That's right. You ain't got a gun, you better get one.
It ended before you got here, Billy.
You better make sense, Young.
I expect to pay for what I've done, Billy. But you won't be my executioner. At least I'll save you that.
What do you mean? You mean you gotta give yourself up?
I mean just that. I've been waiting for you. I'm gonna go to Lincoln with you. I told my wife and my daughter that I've got to go away for a while.
What about the man that paid you?
I'll tell Pat Garrett his name. Even sign a full confession.
All right, let's go.
I'll get my coat.
You think I'd let you do your filthy killing in my own house? I gotta keep Gloria from coming in. You owe me something.
Right. As far as anyone will know, I killed him.
Why'd you come back?
I ain't got no place else to go, Prentice.
Billy, this is rough country. Man who draws first bears the burden of guilt. That's why there'll be no charges pressed against you. Just the same.
I'm asking you and Mr. Tundle to give me no chance.
You know it's no good, don't you, Billy? It won't stop for you now.
Well, a fellow has to try something.
For how long?
I don't know. Maybe that depends on the other reason I came back here.
You mean the man who paid those 3 killers? Did you get his name?
No, but I will sooner or later. You can count on that.
And when you do, what then?
I'm going to leave that up to you, Patrick. But you better see justice done. Because if you don't, I will. Even if I hang for it.
Hit one this time. Missed again. Hey, let me try one. You didn't miss once, Mr. Bonney. You hit all 5.
Well, you can't hardly afford to miss, Jody. You usually just get one chance, you know.
Well, what are we doing wrong?
You don't fire when you draw. See, you draw and then you fire. Just kind of put your hand down there loose. Hang it down real loose there. Real loose. Okay, now draw.
Well, thanks, Mr. Bonney. It works much better that way. Will you teach us some more?
Yeah, I think a fella's paw ought to teach him that, you know.
My pa's dead. And my pa's Clint Latimer.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't be too hard on him, Jody. He used to be mighty fast with a gun.
Was he? The only thing I ever seen him real good with was a bottle.
Job keeps him pretty busy, Jody. I don't know. I guess it won't hurt to give you some pointers when I'm in town. Time to time, you know, I could kind of teach you every now and then. Why don't you set up some more bottles over there? We'll work a little bit.
I'll be as good as he is someday, Skip. Just as good. And when I am, just let anyone talk back, or laugh at me, or make fun of me. And I'll draw fast, and I'll shoot fast, and I'll kill fast. Just like Mr. Bonney.
Hello, Clint. What's on your mind?
What kind of lawman are you, Garrett?
A good one, I hope. Why?
Well, a good lawman don't get kids trained to be killers.
Clint, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about my boy Jody. His pal Skip Walton. They're practicing, all the time practicing, just like he tells them to.
He? Who?
Your friend Billy Bonney, that's who. And they're getting real good. Almost as good as I was years ago. I was good, you know that.
Yeah, Clint, yeah, I know that. Look, I was just fixing a fresh pot of coffee. Will you join me in a cup?
Why? You think I need one to sober me up?
No, I'm just being sociable. Now, what's all this about Billy and the two boys,
Well, he's teaching them to be killers. Just like himself.
Oh, come on, Clint. Billy's no killer. Sure, he's good with a gun, and he uses it when he has to, only in self-defense.
Maybe so, but do the boys know the difference? My Jody's only 16, and Skip's a year younger. You start teaching boys that young how to use a gun, and they'll find a reason to use it, and it may not be a good reason. So you gotta start talking to Bonnie. You gotta make him stop teaching them.
All right, Clint, all right. I'll talk to him.
Good. All right. I think I need something a little stronger. You wouldn't have a bottle, would you?
No, Clint. Are you ready? Draw. It's all right, yeah, it's not bad. Pretty good.
Why do I keep missing, Mr. Bonney?
Well, you gotta... just takes time, Skip. I mean, some men have a knack for a gun, others don't have quite as much, you know.
I have a knack for guns, don't I, Mr. Bonney?
Yeah, I think you do. You show some promise. All right, what do you say, Patrick? What'd you do, come join a sharpshooting class here? You want a lesson? What do you say, let's show the sheriff here some fancy shooting. You want to? Watch this, Patrick. Get ready now. Draw. You're still shooting a little too fast, Jody, I think. You're shooting too fast. Just like I said before, when you're drawing a man, you gotta hit him with the first shot. So you don't get another chance, ain't that right, Patrick?
That's a nice-looking gun, boy. Where'd you get it?
Used to be my pa's when he was,
Lawman, he used this gun proudly, boy. And only when he had to. I hope you remember that. I think you boys ought to run along home. Billy and I have some business to talk over.
No, you and Skip go on home, Jody. You do like the sheriff tells you. What's on your mind, Patrick?
Billy, you've got to stop. They're too young.
A man is never too young learning to defend himself.
Yeah, but they're not men. They're boys.
Oh, come on, Patrick. What harm is there in teaching a couple of boys to aim at some bottles?
There's nothing wrong with it, except that next time they may not be aiming at just bottles. Billy, you can teach a boy how to shoot, but you can't teach him when to shoot. That takes a man's judgment.
Well, that's just what I'm doing. I'm teaching them how and when.
Billy, give it up.
Well, look, if I don't do it, they're going to ask someone else. I mean, who are they going to turn to? One boy doesn't have a paw, the other boy has a drug for a paw. They ask me to help them, I'm going to help them, that's all.
Billy, no.
Was that an order?
Now, look, you know I can't legally order you to stop, but I'm asking you to for their own safety.
Well, I want to teach them for their own safety, so what do you think about that?
All right, Billy. But if any trouble comes out of this, if anyone gets hurt, I'm holding you responsible.
Supper's on. Better eat it while it's hot.
You think he's a great man, don't you? A real great man.
I think who's a great man?
This Barney fellow, this Billy Barney. Just because he can shoot straight and shoot fast, you think that makes him a hero. What would you say if I told you I was just as good as he was once? I could shoot just as fast and just as straight.
You've told me before.
I was one of the best, boy. That's why I was a good lawman. Now, I never started a fight with anyone. I never backed off from one either. The other fellow would do that. And this Barney fellow, this pal of yours, I'd handle him too, and he'd back off just like all the rest. I'm only talking to you for your own good, boy. I seen what happens with kids learn how to use the gun before they're ready. As a lawman, now, you listen to me while I'm talking to you. That Bounty fellow's just a fast-shooting, trigger-happy saddle trap, and he's back with it.
Look who's talking. That great man, my pa. My drunken, useless, deadbeat rum pot of a pa.
You got no right to talk to me like that. No right at all. I'm just as good as he is. Just as good.
Are you, Pa? But let's see you do without this. For just one day, let's see you do without this!
Jody, come here. Come here.
Jody, please.
All right, Pa. Finish it off. You want to know why I think Mr. Bunny's such a great man? Why I'd like to be just like him? Because he'd never be down there on his hands and knees where you are now.
Evening, Sheriff. Bob, which one of your laws is Billy broken tonight? Billy doesn't break any laws, Bob. Sometimes he might bend them a little, but...
You looking for someone, Sheriff?
Yeah, I got word a gunslinger was headed this way, a man named Marino. Any strangers come in here tonight?
Just one, over there in the corner.
Oh, thanks. Marino? That's right, Sheriff. What do you want? I'm more interested in what you want. Any particular reason for coming to this town? Just passing through. Stop for a friendly drink. Now that you've had it, maybe you'd like to move on? I aim to. In the morning. I've been riding hard all day, Sheriff. Right now, all I want is a good night's sleep. If you're worried I'm here on business, you're wrong. I have no quarrel with anyone in your town. I'm headed for El Paso at sunup.
I'm counting on that, Marino.
Draw. No, you're still not doing it right. Remember what Mr. Bonney said? You're tensing up. Now watch me. There. See how easy it is? I guess I'll never get it right. Well, let's try again.
What's the matter with you, boy? Don't you know better than to play with a gun in the middle of the street? I almost killed you.
You'd have to outdraw me, mister, to kill me. And I wouldn't try it if I were you.
Your pa must be out of his mind. Letting a cop like you play with a man's weapon. Now put that gun away. Go home to bed where you belong. Before someone gets hurt.
Hey, you. Jody, don't start nothing. Turn around. Nobody talks to me that way. Now, either you apologize, or I'll show you just how good with a gun I can be.
Don't cause any trouble, kid. I don't want to hurt you.
Either you apologize or you draw.
Jody? Jody? Hey, somebody help!
Kid. Crazy kid. He's not hurt bad, Sheriff. I aim high.
What happened?
I had no choice. The boy was showing off. Forced me to draw.
All right, Skip?
Yes, sir. Jody got mad at him. Made him go for his gun.
All right, Marino, you're in the clear, but you better get that night's rest in another town. People around here may not make you feel too welcome.
Sure, Sheriff, I know. I'll ride on.
I'm all right. I can walk.
Get him over to Doc Henderson's. See that wound's attended to.
I heard what happened. I've been waiting on you here. I wanted to talk with you about Jody.
You told him real good, Billy. You told him real good how to get himself hurt. I hope you're satisfied.
Well, it's just a flesh wound, Patrick. I mean, it's nothing serious.
Nothing serious. The boy could have been killed. He was lucky this time. Next time he may not be so lucky. Was it worth it, Billy? Was it really worth it?
Bye. I knew it happened. I knew he'd get hurt. Said so all along.
I'm sorry. I'm real sorry, Mr. Latimer. I didn't mean for it to turn out like this.
Yeah, I know. You're a hero to my boy, Bonnie. You're a hero to too many boys around here. But you're not going to be a hero anymore. I'm going to kill you. Right now.
Don't ever try to pull a gun on me, Latimer. If you hadn't been drunk, I'd have killed you. Like I said, I'm real sorry about Jody. If I do anything to make it up to him or to you, I'll be glad to. Why don't you go home and sleep it off?
Bonnie, it's not over yet. You hurt my boy.
You shamed me. And I won't let it happen again. Not ever.
Morning, Jody.
Hello, Sheriff.
Just stopped by to see how you were. That arm getting better?
Almost as good as new. Doc lets me exercise it every day.
Good. Your pa been doing a lot of shooting?
All the time. It's as though he was drunk with a gun instead of a bottle.
What are you trying to prove, Clint?
Pretty good, huh, Pat? Look at my hand. I haven't had a drink in a week now. Didn't think I could do it, did you? Neither did I. But when a man wants something bad enough...
And what is it you want?
I've got a score to settle with Billy Bonney, and I'm almost ready to settle it.
Clint, you've been a lawman long enough to know that revenge is the wrong reason to go gunning for a man.
It's not revenge, Pat.
Then what is it?
I don't know. Maybe you could just call it self-respect. He shamed me in front of everyone. And worse than that, he's got my boy into thinking I'm less than nothing.
Billy didn't do that, Clint. You did.
Yeah, I know. I did. And now I'm trying to set it straight the only way I know how. And don't try to stop me, Pat, because I'll find a way to have it out with him no matter what you do.
Hello, Billy. Let's see.
Clint Latimer sent me in word that he's ready for me. That he's going to come in today to have it out with me. So, I'd like for you to do me a favor. I'd like for you to lock me up.
I see. I mean, if you're locked up here, you won't have to meet him, is that it?
That's right. See, I thought about leaving town, Patrick, but if I left town, everyone here'd think I was running away. And Look, I don't want to kill Clint Latimer, Patrick. I mean, what can I do? How can I avoid that?
Billy, there's one easy way to avoid it.
Well, you tell me what that is. You tell me how I can.
When he comes looking for you, back down.
Back down? You'd think I was a coward.
That's right. This old Jody. And maybe the boy will stop trying to be like you and get his mind on something more important.
No, I can't I'm not, that's asking too much for someone like me. I'm not going to be a coward for anybody.
Billy, I'm not asking you to be a coward. I'm asking you to do something braver than anything you've ever done before. Can't you understand that?
No, I can't understand that. You're the sheriff in this town, right? You either lock me up right now or you keep him away from me, because if you don't, I'm going to kill him.
All right, Billy, you do that. You do that. When he's lying there dead, you get ready to kill his son, too, because the boy will have to square things for his pa. Only he'll be a better match for you. You taught him how to be. You think about that, Billy. You think about it. Real hard.
Pa, you don't have to fight him. You could back off.
No, boy. This is one fight I can't back off from.
But he's so fast.
Don't have much faith in me, do you, boy? No reason you should. I haven't given you much cause to. Billy Bonnie? I know you're in there. Not coming in. Teaching kids how to use a gun. Let's see how good you can use your own. Make your play.
I still say we got no good reason to fight, Latimer.
I say we got every good reason. Oh, what's wrong, Bonnie? You scared of me? Come on, Bonnie, make your play.
All my life I heard stories about how fast you were, Latimer. I ain't got nowhere to test you now.
No. You gotta have it out with me. Now pick up that gun.
No, Latimer. I ain't let myself get killed by someone faster than me.
Now pick up that gun and I'll put a bullet through you anyway.
No, you won't. Because you won't shoot an unarmed man. I'm counting on that.
You rotten little coward.
Wait a minute, Pa. He made you back off. You were scared of him.
I guess every man's scared, Jody. When he meets a better man.
Come on, boy. Reckon we better go home. We got chores to do. Courage, Billy. A kind of courage I never knew you had.
Don't ever ask him to do that again, Patrick. I could never do it again.
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর, ভালোবাসাও সুন্দর। মানুষ নিজের অজান্তেই ভালোবেসে ফেলে।
আমারও মনে হয় কি জানেন, আপনার মতো জানাশোনা কাউকে না আমার বিয়ে করা উচিত।
এটা কি উপলক্ষে?
ম্যাডাম, ফুলটা গ্রহণ করুন, তারপরে বলতেছি।
ভোটার আইডি কার্ডে যার স্বাক্ষরের জায়গায় টিপসই দেয়, এখানে কেউ ডাক্তার।
এই দুইজনের মধ্যে যে আগে ম্যাডামের মন জয় করতে পারবে, ম্যাডাম তার।
একদিন না দেখলে তোমায় বন্ধু আন্ধার লাগে সব, তোমার এই প্রেমে এমনই টান।
রোগীদের তো ডক্টরের কাছে আসলে ব্যথা কমে যায়, আপনি তো উল্টো হলো কেন? আপনি কি একটু উল্টা?
তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, যেও না বন্ধু আমার ভুলিয়া ভুলিয়া।
আমার মনে হয় আমার সমস্যা কপালে। ম্যাডাম আমার কপালে নেই, আমার কপালে আছে দাগ।
Cảnh vệ này, 3 cảnh vệ rồi, 4 cảnh vệ, cảnh vệ 2 luôn, còn biết từ xem ra cái gì á. Có cảnh vệ à? Ui, bài này đánh as cảnh vệ nhở, hóa cung xanh à, được phết. As cảnh vệ nó thì lớn này, cảnh vệ rồi. Đánh chung bài 4 tranh. Cảnh vệ as cảnh vệ thì sẽ là phần đâu rồi? What the hell? Cắt lin đâu? Đây. Đây. Thôi cái này sao mình nhớ mà. Kệ đi. Cứ cho cảnh vệ vào đã. Bùi gỡ, điểm bùi gỡ. Rồi, vừa đủ, vừa đẹp. Cung xanh này, vô cực rồi. Cung xanh vô cực với cả cuồng đao à? Dấu có cuồng đao, xít quá. Chắc là chìm quá rồi, chắc thế. 82 máu à? Trốn nhỉ? Sẽ một chút trốn đấy. Mình sẽ lái cái này trước. Ok. Tốc độ cao đét. Ok được rồi. Cảnh vậy à. Có nhà đánh sư danh hóa này, thằng đấy át à. Chưa là ai để qua át à, cái đánh lắc. Này cũng không phải thôi, không ai át thì lụ. San mà gì này? Xin ra chơi. Lắp tổ xin ra tạm đi. Xin la ra tỷ đấu sĩ này, mình đánh thì nhầm, trở thành đấu sĩ tiếp và ra 1 tỷ ấy. Đấu sĩ ạ, quỷ đéo chịu được mà anh đã stop rồi, có thấy không? Anh nhầm Bùi Tiến mà xóa, ha ha, tí thấy nhót. Như thầy nói này mà, bình tĩnh, tự tin và tự tin. Bình.
তোমাকে 15 লাখ টাকাই দিতে হবে। তুমি যদি দিতে না পারো তোমার বাবাকে কল দাও। তোমার যত জমি জিরাত বাড়িতে যা যা আছে এগুলো বেচা হইলেও তোমরা আমাদের টাকা পাই পাই করে শোধ করবা।
একটা ব্যাপার কি খেয়াল করছো? শহরে কিন্তু দুইটা রূপ, রাতের এক রূপ, দিনের আর এক রূপ।
বেঁধেছি ঘর হৃদয়ের পর গাঢ় সবুজ ওই গহীন বনে।
আরে ব্রো, সবসময় চিল থাকতে হবে, কিচ্ছু মাথায় নেওয়া যাবে না।
ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে, একজন আরেকজনের হাতের উপর হাত রেখে এই জীবনটা কাটিয়ে দেয়। কিছু মানুষ এই রাত জেগে থাকে আর টাকার বিনিময়ে সুখ খোঁজে।
বসুন।
এখন তো সিরিয়াস হওয়া উচিত, তাই না? আমি তো কোথাও যাচ্ছি না পার্টি করতে। তুমি কেন যাচ্ছ? কেন বন্ধ করতে পারতেছো না বলো তো? কার যে কোথায় সুখ সেটা তার প্রিয় মানুষটাও কখনো জানতে পারে না।
পাশাপাশি তবু যাচ্ছি বিপরীতে, কাছাকাছি তবু যাচ্ছি বহু দূরে।
হাই, ইউ লুক গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Giáo đấy. Mày cầm mẹ một đi. Dương ơi, người ta xem cái amu của tao đi. Có chết trong quả dưa. Có chết trong quả dưa. Quỷ ơi máu à. Kiếm đi. Mona ui, cái Mona chuẩn đét. Bye bye. Bài đéo ra xỉa rách như Zana lắc kiểu gì. Nhưng mà tao thấy nó cũng mạnh ấy, tao mới chơi. Vừa tao đánh cái bài này lúc cho cái đéo tiên thằng nó chỗ 10 ấy. Cái tăng trước 10 nó kiểu lắm. Cái là cường phải đến mùng 8 được về à? Không. Thằng ấy nhót mà, nhót. Thực ra về quê không biết. Xa bình tĩnh làm mau. Em hiếu một chút to ấy, Tuấn, em hiếu thực sự to đấy. Em hiếu hôm ấy ngủ nhà, ngủ giường anh chặt quá. Thích cấp giường không? Sang giường kia mà ngủ. Kìa, ngủ với Dương với cả Hiếu với cả Nam. Không có làm béo à? Hôm qua xong hôm qua mất rồi. Không mất. Này cái bài chỉ nhớ được thực tài, nếu nhớ được cái đéo ở dưới. Cao Cường này, 2/3 Cao Cường này. Ui, mình chỉ linh tế. Ôi, tôi làm khen thôi. Sao ui. Đâu rồi, vừa rồi. What? lưng ấy. Mày tập lưng mà. Từ xa mới díp tập. Sao díp. Anh cắm bách cực mạnh mà anh đang thả bài xong rồi cắm bách cực mạnh. Đây qua nói hai một từ mình chi linh ấy. Đúng vào. Quá khổ à. Chết. Ôi. Trời ơi, tập khen kìa. Rồi vẫn là thằng carry ạ. Vẫn lắc 3 vẫn là thằng carry ạ. Cút. Qua lúc quá. Ao bất tử Dương ơi, đéo chết. Ao đéo chết. Lại hiểu rồi, lại hiểu rồi. Quỷ chết vậy. Mày đổ thôi. Tao kia này xong. Xong tới lên 8 nhá, tao kia lên 3 cọc cường nữa. Rồi quỷ. 3 cọc cường, 2 hiển giả, 2 long vương, 2 cảnh vệ, 2 pháp sư, 2 sứ binh hóa, 2 lực sĩ, 2 hung linh. Rồi xong. Số 7. Tội à. Nó thằng bọc à. Seekers à. Seekers thì quen rồi. Bây giờ. Hello em Vũ. Ôi thằng này đi rồi. Phải gặp anh là đen thế. Tham mùi đau thấm à. Xong rồi xếp tiền thôi. Xếp ti lên tiếp rồi. Con 3 này, 2 3 3 3 4 3 này. Là 5 con 3 này, 5 con này là 5 con 3 sao. 5 3 sao. Quỷ đét, muốn tôi cởi chuồn. Amu còn 3 máu vậy. Amu hồi tí máu rồi mà. Quỷ à. 3.500 máu à. Rồi đánh đằng nhà này không? Quang bạt, mày đi. Thằng nào đánh cây xa này, thằng nào đánh cây xa thần thoại này. Hiu điên. Cái nhà này hiu điên. Mày ghê. Hiu điên vậy broccoli. Mày hiu ghê vậy. Thằng đào à. Đâu ấn pháp sư à? Có pháp sư rồi, kể đi. Pháp sư là tăng gì? Tăng 150 máu. Pháp sư à? Pháp cho ăn đi đâu anh? Yes. À, để pháp sư đắp cho y này. Pháp sư đâu? Rồi, tăng chất cả đồng minh. Pháp sư tăng chất cho múa. Này cũng đánh lắc mà lắc đồ ạ. Rồi, phần 7. Một tỏi 9, cam sinh. Đây là một quả lucky block. Đó từ nhỉ, cái chỗ mà farm game ấy kia ra rồi. Vũ ơi, mày sắp chơi được. Vũ ơi, tao sẽ chơi được 12 tiếng rồi, tao chơi được 9,7 giờ rồi. Xong. Đấy, anh treo nữa, anh treo nghịch nhé. Thầy phát ảo. Thầy phát ảo thấy thế ảo. Nói gì đây? Nói gì qua? Tôi muốn nhìn sự kiện đấy. Sao? Tôi muốn nhìn có thằng 5.000 mà qua. OP à? là map à? Ai à? Bắn những bật nảy về chơi búa à? Quý à? Cây xa, ai cây xa qua mất lửa cây búa đâu, cây xa. Ô trời ơi. Ôi cụ cây xa. Vẫn lắc quăng đầu điên, lắc ba quăng đầu điên, Amu vẫn chưa chết. À, quý đấy. Amu vẫn chưa chết nha. Làm kỳ. Làm kỳ. Không có nhiều nhỉ? Amu không có nhiều. 8.000 máu. Mày cứ Amu hồi 9.000 máu ở trường của. Sao? Chửi nhau à? Gì xúc vào đầu.